We want to check in on some moving stocks this morning. And first up, we got to take a look at Starbucks because shares are on the move. We got a call out from TD Cowen downgrading this stock from outperform to perform in line here and lowering its price target by about $10 a share. We're looking at the stock off about 1.5% in pre-market trading. Now the team there pointing to weakness out of China and the risk that then poses to same-store sales in the country. And Brad, when you take a look at China, it certainly is a key growth driver for Starbucks. They have about 6,500 locations throughout China. They posted relatively impressive numbers going back to last quarter, that year-over-year growth of 46%. Not a huge surprise given the fact that China was in lockdown just about a year ago. But the fact that we haven't seen this recovery really pick up in what many forecasters had been expecting, companies with a large exposure to China, like Starbucks here, are at risk.
Yeah, spot on. And so even with the difficulties that they're shouting out here with regard to China, in the U.S., they're saying that they still like the playbook here. Most notably, one of the things that they did call out, highlighting a 60+% increase in Starbucks Rewards loyalty members versus pre-COVID-19. The increasing mix of high-margin ice beverages here for all of those. Do they still serve the unicorn Frappuccino?
You should know because you might be Starbucks is one of their most loyal customers.
Well, recently, yes.
Oh, that's a new thing.
Recently, yes, because of proximity and because of adjusting of my own morning routine. And they actually called out morning routines within this note, too. So noteworthy that you brought that up. They said their morning-oriented business tracks changes in payrolls as changes in the number of commuters naturally impact morning routines, like my own. So all of that considered, they still like the U.S. playbook here. We'll see how that continues to nurture itself here. But you really kind of think about this, especially within the U.S., as a kind of pre-pandemic versus post-pandemic kind of drivers of continued growth within the business. And no doubt, some of the adjustment of morning routines pre-pandemic versus post-pandemic now certainly going to be in focus for this company.